All right, okay, guys, my name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And we're finishing up the Volume 6 journey outside of the soundtrack. But we have Volume 6, Chapter 13, called Our Way, which is what Ruby said to Crow when he was on the stairs.
Yeah.
Before all this.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we're going to do it our way.
Yeah.
Here's our way. So, do the thing.
All right, so last episode, we went back to to start off with the Cordovan fight again. We get to see Ruby come up with a plan to stop her. And Crow tries to stop her. She says, just trust me. And then next thing you know, she tells her, no, we're not going to surrender. And she's like, oh, okay then. And she puts her cannon in her face. Everyone's like, no, Ruby. And then Ruby actually flew in and does the savagery move where she shoots her dust infused bullet straight into the arm, and it actually destroys the arm, or well, makes it rock and nice and destroys it. So then
there's a bunch of stuff. There was electricity and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, straight dust.
It's just the electricity is not a solid form of electricity.
So she did that. So the robot's pretty much done for. And then we skip back to Adam and Blake and Yang. They team up, they start fighting. They actually get the best of him. Yang gets takes his weapon off of him, so now he is weaponless. They then take advantage of that, and they both pick up Blake's broken weapon, and they stab him from the opposite directions. Boom, boom. And Adam is essentially dead. Like you said, we don't have a body, so we don't know he's dead.
I mean, same thing with like Cinder.
Yeah.
She froze and fell.
Yeah, but to be fair, she got blasted in the face with maiden power, and it didn't leave any holes or anything. This man got straight up double stabbed in the chest from two different sides.
True.
And then fell off a cliff, and like you pointed out, sounds like we hear his spine break when he hits that rock.
True.
And we know 9 times out of 10, if you break your neck and your spine, you're most likely either dead or you're paralyzed. So even if he is, so let's say he's not dead, right? Let's say he survived that. If he's paralyzed in the water, he's going to drown.
True.
I can't swim.
I have a theory, but
your theory's always
that's not for you.
Yeah.
I've already made this theory. But okay, people who have watched in the comments section.
We talked about it already, so off camera. But he pretty much said you think he's gonna be Griminized. He could be Griminized.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
Yeah. So okay.
So because it was done to Cinder.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
because we've just seen. I mean, I don't know, obviously, because at this point of the show, nothing's been done like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, outside of Cinder having a grim arm.
Yeah.
Like all the way up to like the shoulder, and it's like, yeah. Like that's grim.
That's true.
That arm is grim.
It could be like one of Salem's teammates comes along his body that got like washed up on shore or something, and be like, "That's the guy that used to work for us." I'm like, "Oh, let's bring him back and see what Salem can do or something." I don't know. You're right. Maybe something happens like that. I don't know. But so we had that situation where we Adam's dead to us now for what we know.
And plus, it depends on where the spine is broken, depending on how high it is, which parts are broken determines how much of your body's paralyzed.
If we had to I'm trying to think,
because you can be paralyzed.
It looked like it hit him in his shoulder blade area, is what it looks like.
No, there was another rock.
Oh, there's another rock.
There was the mountain, and there was like a protruding rock.
Yeah.
And that's where his it looked like lower back.
Oh, it was his lower back. I thought it looked like his upper back. Maybe it was his lower back.
It looked like his lower back.
Because I thought it was his head at first, and then you pointed out it was his back.
I mean, he might have hit that, and then because it was protruding, his head might have hit as well. Yeah. But the brunt of the force.
All I gotta say is this: if he actually lived through it, savage.
He's got to. If he does, he cannot come back normal.
He has to be. There's no way.
Yeah. I would be extremely disappointed if he came back and he was normal. Yeah. So
because no one survives that. So we pretty much get that, and then we cut back to the other area or go back to Cordovan. And this is only a 2-minute scene because we're chilling oh yeah, we got to go now. Next thing you know, she gets her call again from the soldiers, and they're like, yeah, we're in trouble. We got some things to take care of. And next thing you know, you see this. You said it's called a Leviathan?
Leviathan, yep. That's what they refer to it as.
But it looks like pretty much Grim Godzilla. And then next thing you know, we see those flying ones. What are they called?
Manticores. There's also Griffin. There could have been Griffins.
Yeah.
Griffins were the ones that were in Beacon.
Yeah.
And there are native species, so it could. I think I might have saw a couple griffins there, but mostly manticores.
Manticores, and then possibly griffin type grims. So
we had some flying grims.
So pretty much, that place is about to get grimified, is what we saw. So that's where we're at.
Yeah. And the last time we're gonna hear the opener outside of the.
Yeah. Let's get it.
soundtrack. So. Dude, her scythe is so cool, dude.
Her scythe is cool. I showed this dude at work. He was watching one of our reactions, and I showed that because he started off with
last name Payne?
Yes.
Okay, he commented.
Yeah, I know he did because he told me, he's like, I bet you that guy Andrew or dude with the beard is named Andrew. He's like,
yeah,
he's like,
I didn't know who it was. I'm pretty sure he knew you, so I just tagged the time in which you said your name.
Adam, if you watch it, shout out to you. But yeah, he's like 35. He's an older dude, so yeah, he's just
okay.
He's geeking. But I told him because he was watching yesterday's reveal or episode that you posted. I told him, like, just watch a trailer, just watch one of the trailers instead. And he was like, okay. And he saw the weapon. He's like, oh, her scythe's pretty sweet, dude. And I was like, yeah, they got some pretty cool weapons in the show. So
yeah, pretty savage, dude.
Yeah,
I like how his is like a sword and a gun, but it's kind of like he mostly just uses a sword.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's why I respected Adam so much, because he purely uses the sword factor.
But he does shoot his sword out.
Yes, that's true.
And it is a shotgun too.
And I think that's also why I like Crow, because he's more like scythe and sword oriented than he is like shooting it.
Yeah, he uses it well
right there. As soon as I say that, you screwed me, man.
You ruined the moment. Man.
But no, usually when he fights, he's more hand-to-hand combat. Well, you know what? That's really most of them.
And Crow's the most hand-to-hand.
When you watch them, they really only use their guns either to gain momentum in the fight, or they're
honestly dust bullets are pretty weak.
Yeah, well, or they only use them for range. They don't really ever use them up close.
Yeah, they don't really do.
Like I said, like usually you'll only see them using it for momentum purposes. But time to watch the show.
Got a Mistral ship.
It just explodes as soon as it touches ground. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's Neo. Hi, Neo.
And her new outfit.
Her drip. I do like your Roman Torchwick thing, by the way. It's pretty clever. Theory.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's showing off the Grim Hand. Oh.
She's got a.
Oh, we weren't recording for that theory, but yeah, I like your Roman Torchwick theory.
Which you can find on the RWBY Reactors Discord, which you can join.
So I won't even bring it back up. So I'll have to go there. Oh, just kidding. Love you guys. I'll go there. I like how they're both rocking the new drip. It's pretty dope, actually.
Everyone usually regularly changes drips.
You know what I'm saying? Drippity drip drop.
I just love how she wears Roman's hat. I love it so much.
So is this the first time I've seen her use her semblance besides on herself? I think that was the first one.
Yeah. So her semblance is. I forget what it is.
It's.
I had the name down yesterday. I talked about it forever.
It's almost like Emerald.
Someone once asked me if I believed in destiny.
That's Pyrrha.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to say, I still do.
Is it up all the way? It sounds like it's quiet.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. Oh, it is up. Talk louder, Cinder. No.
It almost. We'll get King Kong real quick.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Facts. God, that cross from King Kong though was solid. Bow.
All units be advised. Leviathan class grim has submerged, but is still on approach. Preparing hard light shields. Over. We're getting slammed by hostiles out here. Where is Cordovin?
This is your fault. Do you hear me?
Ruby! Yang! Blake! Are you okay?
They're like,
Was that a giant grim?
Yes. And we just ruined the only thing capable of stopping it.
Yeah, it's a clean looking ship, bro.
Yeah.
Scrape on some water real quick, get that mud off.
Right? Dude, she's so mad. You ever said that once, old lady? Thanks for reminding me.
Ma'am, what's your status? We need an answer. Over.
Your fault.
I'm so sorry. Don't be. This isn't on you.
But you're safe. That's all that matters.
I suppose I have to be the bad guy and say it. Getting the lamp to Atlas is still our top priority.
And right now, we have the perfect opportunity to head straight for it. We may not get another chance like this.
No
Uh-oh.
way.
We can't leave. Not like this.
It's like you said, a huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end.
Facts. No printer.
We need to head for the Leviathan. John, can you and Ren be ready to mask our ship?
I think we can manage. Got a few ideas?
Dude,
I've
Ruby
got
needs to
one.
just pop out those white eyes and just silver.
It's back.
Silver eye. Sorry. Uh-oh. Guess who's back? Back again. Ah, it's Godzilla!
You see those like old school Japanese like Godzilla movies?
Where it's like this. Godzilla! And their lips don't match up at all. Because they're completely off.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Force field!
He just straight up punches it. It's like, get out of my way.
He's like, bro, what?
Engaging. Over.
Oh, that tickles. Oh. Wow. I mean, that is Godzilla at a T.
It tore straight through.
All squadrons, fall back to evacuation procedures. Disengage Leviathan.
Better use them silver eyes. Quick, girl.
Disengage. Over.
No, wait!
Ruby!
We can stop it!
Who is this? Identify yourself.
I'm a huntress. My team and I are heading to the Leviathan and can weaken it for you to attack.
Everyone's face. They're like,
I can.
Yep.
I can.
When I said trial by fire,
I did it at Beacon and at the farm.
You really think you can do it now?
She froze Kevin. Yes, she can do it.
I don't have a choice.
Manta 5-1, your ship is currently flagged as hostile. You will receive no support. Over.
Wow, that's rude.
Fine.
What a rude dude with a
We'll do it
bad
alone if
tude.
we have to.
Right?
We can hit it while it stops at the next barrier.
Ren, you're up.
No, I'm not.
We're too late! Pull up!
Ooh.
Damn it. That's all I've got.
It's on the move again. We need to stop it. What do we do?
Ruby, just 360 no scope with those silver eyes already, please. Jump off the thing, open your eyes, yeah, and then hit it.
Hey.
is it working? Unfortunately, yes. Hang on.
Okay, okay.
There you go.
You can do this. You have to do this.
Brings a whole new meaning to the word Silver Surfer. Alright, concentrate. Concentrate.
Ruby? Ruby, hurry! Something...
What?
Why did it turn away?
Like looking straight at her.
No, no.
She just called the lamp. That's clutch play, my guy.
But is it though?
She's gonna have to waste the last question.
I'm sorry. I don't have a question for you. I just needed a little more time.
I know. And while you don't seek knowledge, just this once, I shall give it freely. I will not allow you to use me without a question again. Even if this was clever.
True. Hold it down, Genie. Let's go. All these happy moments, man.
Oh. Mama was a silver eye too? Hey, she made it a stizzle, my guy. Oh.
No.
I'll take it from here.
Yang's like, I know that feeling. Got him! Right through the heart. Holy, holy. Hey. Teamwork, my guy.
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
The Atlas military can handle the stragglers.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't think anyone would notice if one more ship went missing in my lengthy report.
Hey. Cordorvan's not such a stuck-up business. Still got the stick up her butt though. She's just like chasing him off. Go back from whence you came.
We should
Be gone, thought. No, I'm kidding.
God, thought.
You did great out there today, kid. Just don't go giving me heart attacks like that again.
Oh, I'm out of alcohol.
You too.
No, there was some in it.
Oh, was there? Oh, he put it down.
He just chose not to drink.
You can rather be filled with love.
Bad yourself today, Crow.
I feel like they did all the heavy lifting.
But you were there to help when they asked for it. And you were there to catch them when they fell. Literally, if I recall.
Thanks. You know, it was pretty incredible getting to see the Grim Reaper in action.
You should have seen me when I was your age.
True.
I'm sorry you went through that nightmare, but I'm glad Yang was there for you in time.
We were there for each other.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Huh? Hey, stop it.
You petrified a Leviathan after diving down the barrel of a cannon.
Don't act like you all haven't done crazy stuff before. I mean, Oscar made a successful crash landing. He's a 14-year-old farmhand.
That was seriously impressive.
We'd have been stranded without you.
Thanks, but I've been meaning to tell you guys. I didn't land the ship on my own. We're gonna crash! We're gonna crash!
Stay calm. It's going to be okay.
Osmond took control?
No, he guided me. And then he was gone again.
Does that mean he's been watching us this whole time?
I don't know, but it at least means he was looking out for us.
Hey, if you've never seen Atlas
True.
in person before, you don't want to miss this.
Is it weird that I'm sort of nervous?
No. I'll believe we've made it to Atlas when I see it.
Well, believe it.
Oh, it's a floating world. Haha. Oh. Is that mantle down there?
You make the trip up to Atlas over and over, but you never get used to that view. Oh, come on.
Dude, her eye just did a 360 no scope. Dope.
360 no close?
Oh. 360 no close. Uh-huh. Who is this entering my area?
I knew all of our ships were called back, but
They're set up like they're expecting an attack.
Manta 5-1. Welcome home.
Look how big, it's how far away that city is. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
We will listen to that later.
I'll tell you, we get a little clip at the end. Oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh, oh, splash. Oh, it's Adam. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Now I know what happens. Clearly, Mercury turns around, cuts Emerald's throat, and then she falls in the stuff. Duh. Duh.
Actually, pretty good, yes.
Oh, wow. Look at me. I knew it. I like how the table's still wrecked.
Still shattered glass everywhere.
Yeah.
Mercury, I wanted to... What is she doing?
You've seen Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah, the flying monkeys. Yeah.
These might be a little scary.
Yeah. So she can like custom make the Grim.
There's an old saying.
Don't F with Salem.
Want something done right.
Do yourself.
Do it yourself.
Salem's getting in the picture now. It's about to get bad. It's about to get bad. Oh, Halo, what? Gosh.
Okay, so we have Neo and Cinder heading to also new drips.
Yeah, got the new drippity drip.
Right. Trying to get a so we get her new drip, so no longer in the little robes that she stole off that one lady. But she did keep this long, so she could curl up her hands if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Like if she was walking in public, she could just curl up her hands.
I like how I totally predicted that scene too. With her killing that old lady or that lady and taking her clothes.
I was like, okay. But so what is her something?
Is it like Emeralds almost, except not?
Kind of. It's similar but different.
She can coat things in things she's seen before. Is that what it is?
No. So it is. I'll just read it. So Overactive imagination allows her to create physical illusions that can be seen by everyone, as opposed to Emerald's hallucinations, which usually only affect a single target. Right. So Neo, someone says, seem to have evolved slightly, becoming more resilient to damage. While fighting Cinder, the illusion concealing Neo's outfit was not dispelled, even after taking hits from the Fall Maiden.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna read any further because it said Volume 7. And I'm like,
yeah. So it's like Emerald's in a sense, but Emerald can only focus on one person. When her illusions is what they're called.
They're very similar, but yet completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, Emerald can make you see whatever she wants in your mind, but it's not actually happening.
Yeah.
Versus
hers is actually happening.
Hers, she would take like this phone, and she'd be like, this phone, and she would put a thing on it and be like, now it's a book.
Yeah.
And then if someone was like, stupid book, and they hit it, shatter, and it'd be a phone. It'd be like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
But she changes her outfit, which I love, by the way.
It's like a it's like
high heels again.
It's high heels, but it's like paying dividends to not paying dividends, but it's kind of like a Roman Torchwick because it's wearing like a suit now.
Well, I told you about her origin, right? Way back in the day. Well, by way back, it was only like a month ago, but
yeah,
still.
I think you told me.
I told you how she was made. So okay, so someone was cosplaying Roman, and they did a gender bend Roman.
Yeah. Oh.
So
okay.
They created a character after the gender bent cosplay of Roman Torchwick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's who she is.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool.
So we have, like I said, new drips.
Yep.
So she gets on the boot. She uses her overactive imagination, turns a Mistral ship into what's looking like an Atlas ship.
Okay.
So. Yep. Then we get to see them fight Godzilla. And then Ruby blasts it.
With the silver eyes?
She gets into the mindset, which is pretty incredible, right? I mean, you get to look at all these like little pictures.
Hey, that play was clutch. That Jin play is clutch. She threw the earpiece. Clutch.
Right, so we get to see like this is them as a kid. We get to see why, and Blake's still freaking out.
Yeah.
Food fight. Ramen.
Yep.
You know. Penny, the tournament. Vomit Boy Jean. Aim it at the enemy. I think this is just a regular Pyrrha fight. And then she starts remembering sad stuff.
Yeah.
And she remembers after Volume 3, and I guess it's the finale of Volume 3.
Yeah.
We get to see Cinder killing her, Penny's dead body.
Yeah, that play was clutch.
I'm sorry. I don't have a question for you. I just needed a little more time.
I know.
I know. And while you don't seek knowledge, just this once, I shall give it freely. I will not allow you to use me without a question.
I could actually watch this show like this. So that was when Lily chapter 7 when they were setting up the bunk beds.
Mm-hmm.
We have this when 5 sugars and 1 cream.
Yep.
Coffee. So that was when Weiss was fighting. That was from Yang Short. That was from the end of Volume 2. Jean Pura Dance. Tournament. I think that was a Griffin. I'm pretty sure that was Griffin. I mean, they're
That's a cool freeze frame right there, too.
Get your stanky breath out of my face.
Is that Summer? Yep.
And we get to see Summer Rose.
Yep. And she was also a silver-eyed warrior.
Yes, which was said It was said at the end of Volume 3 when Crow was talking to her. She said, "Oh, like you're special the same way your mom was."
Oh,
so it was.
I do remember this.
I was trying to figure out if I was like
ruining it for me,
ruining it because of this scene, and I was like, "Oh crap!" I was like, "Did I just spoil that?" But it was said.
It was said.
But now you get to actually see her character, which because she didn't have.
She literally looks like a taller Ruby.
She looks like Mom Ruby.
Yeah,
like
Ruby.
But literally the exact same.
Yeah. And she freezes her.
Look at all the Grimm over here fighting the ships.
Yeah, and then
it's just like she's just 1v1ing the Leviathan.
She's just casually 1v1s the Leviathan with her eyes.
But so there were different things you could do with your eyes. You could stone. This is what Kevin looks like. I'm assuming
she gets stoned.
Kind of stun, which is what happened to the apathy. Yeah. She did something to. I mean, she didn't fully get to use her eyes at Haven, but she did a little some.
And can't she also just straight up disintegrate them?
Yeah, and all that, which she did as well. To that the second time she used her eyes.
Yeah,
but this wasn't fully effective versus when she did it at Beacon. Yeah. So this didn't fully. So either. Oh, they call him Bubbles.
Oh, this is Bubbles.
This is Bubbles.
Oh,
so we have Kevin, we have Bubbles.
Okay.
So Bubbles here is either stronger than Kevin, which I do not think, right? Because I think the final battle is going to be at Beacon. So because they have to go find the relic, I think they're gonna have all the other three, and then because I already told you my final theory of gathering and whatever. So I think the final battle is going to be back at Beacon.
Oh, that's good.
Which they'll restore the school, and then maybe they'll be teachers, which I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe Oscar would be like the headmaster or something, which I think would be ironically awesome.
Yeah.
But like I said, so I think they have to beat Kevin.
You think so? Yeah.
So I don't think it'll just be like a dead, and it's like I think they're.
He's literally a Grimm that can spawn Grimm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty OP.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Kevin is like way stronger than Bubbles, but in terms of feats, Bubbles broke out of the petrification.
Yeah.
So this could have been a weakened stance by RWBY, but both were solidified, and Bubbles broke free. So,
yeah, that's true.
So then Cordovan comes and just wrecks it. And then Crow stops drinking.
Yep.
So
he put the bottle down.
And then they start they apparently Osmond came back.
Yeah.
Or Ozma came back. And now they're at Atlas. So we're here. We're at Atlas.
We're at Atlas.
The greatest city in the world. And who's all heading? Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Could you see this?
I'm kind of curious on how Tyrion and Watts are going to get on there. I really am, because I don't know how you get up
Watts
there.
is an Elysian scientist.
Yeah, that's true too. So he probably's got some type of like
he could probably figure out how to get up to.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He probably can He probably has a ship or something that.
But you see, like there's stuff down here.
Yeah, I seen that too, like a little like upside down castle almost type thing. Yeah.
So
that's dope.
You have stuff down here. You get all this rock and stuff.
I called Watts Watson. Is that his full name?
No, it's just Watts.
Oh, because I called him Watson.
Arthur Watts.
I think the first.
Yeah, I figured. I just kind of let it roll.
Yeah,
I didn't want to call you out on it.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I don't know why I called him
But
Watson.
you see, like this looks like a docking bay almost.
Yeah.
I don't know. But there's a bunch of stuff. Like look, we're right up on the ship.
Yeah,
and that is super far away.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, they're probably minimum a mile out. Minimum.
That's
minimum.
Huge.
I can't see them being minimum a mile out.
Yeah, they are.
Like they could be way farther out. They could be like, well, maybe not like, maybe like 2 miles. Maybe like 1 or 2 miles.
The thing's freaking huge.
Yeah.
And this is where the Schnee people live too. And everything?
Yeah. So this is Atlas. This is like Atlas Academy up here.
Yeah. Okay.
So this could be like up here. This could be the Schnees.
Okay.
right? But I mean, there's so much stuff you could do here.
Yeah.
But then we have the fleet above here, which deployed very aggressively, according to Weiss.
Yeah.
So, as if they're preparing for an attack.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? I mean, obviously, Ironwood is here.
I mean, I think that with the
here.
information given,
because he has no info of Jen. So
Jen, but he knows that Salem wants the relics.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that with the attack on Beacon, it's clear that
the attack on Haven,
that he is now,
which he may not know about.
He might not know about that.
He might not know about that. Yeah.
But, so what I'm saying is that he that.
No, he would know
Because Chris of the letter.
No, well, more because of Argus.
Yeah.
Argus has
true.
So they have to know. I can't see them not knowing.
Yeah. So he is aware that Salem is active on getting those relics now.
Yeah.
So I would assume they're expecting a attack of some sort from her or someone to come try to take the relic from Atlas. So that's what I'm assuming.
Which is just really interesting because the other two are both infiltrations.
Yeah.
So the first, I mean, Beacon was obviously. You saw how
I saw that one.
How
then,
hard they went on the
but Haven, it all started with Lionheart. So
yeah, but that was even before Beacon.
Yeah,
they were tagging Haven before Beacon.
Yeah, that's true. Because the whole reason Beacon happened is because Lionheart was able to sneak them in through having the rights to be able to make them students. Yeah. So
yeah. But then, like I said, so we have the fleet up here. We have this massive city, and also down here we have Mantle.
Yep.
So I'm trying to see if I can get a picture of Mantle. Oh, that's a good picture right there. Oh wait, that's the same picture. There, that's a good picture. So now we have like the fleet.
Yep.
Right, which only kind of looks like it's on this side, but whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently only, this side, or the south side, because that's what they're coming from the south.
Yeah.
So apparently the north side isn't important.
Watts is like, hey, look, Tyrion, they're not even guarding the backside. Let's just go on the backside. Just gets up on the backside. Chilling.
Let me see. I'm looking for...
Right. Yeah, right there.
Okay, so now we have Mantle.
Yep.
So, like,
and
we
Mantle's
knew about...
still up and running?
Huh?
And Mantle's still up and running.
Yeah, it's just a disgruntled version. Or, it's old Atlas, if you would.
Yeah, old Atlas.
So... But this is they're the number one miners in the world, and we've saw that they went and they had to dig. So this is a mining place. So they're getting all this dust and they're shipping it out. That's how they're making so much money.
Yeah.
So and then we have Atlas up here.
Yeah.
So interesting that they have a floating city. How do you think that's happening?
I have no idea, but it's dope.
Yeah.
No idea.
But the city's pretty cool. You'll see it in Volume 7. So,
yeah.
But
yeah, and then we got the end with the flying monkeys, my guy.
So here, Emerald's coming in and is like, "Hey, let's just kind of work things out." Right?
Yeah. He's just like baffled at what he's seeing right now.
Mercury, I wanted to...
Yeah, so she was pretty much probably gonna be like, let's just get over this. Like, let's fix this. And then they're both just like, oh, okay. I don't care about your apology. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I need to see this.
Yeah.
So she pulls. I don't know what they're called. Bearing golds. I think that's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
Flying. I think they're bearing golds, and then these are flying bearing golds.
Okay.
So, I could be wrong, but I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have Salem as well.
Salem.
So, the flying monkeys. Hazel's like, he wants to be done right. Do it yourself. Anytime Salem's on the screen, dude, I just love it. I love this character.
Do it yourself.
I told you she's Cortana, right?
Yeah, you told me she's Cortana.
Dude, Jen Taylor. Just beautiful voice. Beautiful voice.
Ironically,
voice
I think Cortana ends up being a bad guy, doesn't she?
I don't know.
I think it's Halo 4 or 5.
She's a program, isn't she?
Yeah, but she ends up flipping the script. Like, her programming is like actually
Was it corrupted?
Probably.
Okay,
But I remember, I think like Master Chief has to destroy her. He doesn't cry obviously because we can't see his face, but he's hurt that he has to do it.
Well, yeah, because that was his girl.
Yeah,
I mean, it was his fake girl, but it was his girl.
Yeah, and then he destroys her.
That was his Jen Taylor, okay?
Yeah, he destroys her, and then it's like the end of Cortana. You're like, no. Yeah.
But yes, so that was that. So what do you expect coming out of the future volume? Now that we're in Atlas, the most technologically advanced city, where they were able to give prosthetics, where they were able.
Salem's getting involved now, so that's pretty scary. So
you think she's going to? Because you say she's getting involved. So like, what do you mean by that?
Like, I think she might start putting her boots on the ground.
Oh, you think she's going to show up?
I think she might show up. Like, I think Watts and Tyrion are gonna set the stage, and then you're gonna see all these flying monkeys, and the next thing you know, you're gonna see her come in on whatever the heck it is, and then it's just gonna be like, oh, she's bringing herself.
Set the stage. Huh?
Yeah, they're gonna set the stage, or they're gonna make things so where she can get her entry, and she's gonna come in and she's gonna be like, boom, Salem's here, and they're gonna be like, oh, Ironwood's like.
Pretty nutty if she showed up, because we've only seen her minions and they're fodder.
And she hasn't left that place at least since the show started. So now that she's I'm thinking she's gonna step out of her comfort zone. She's just gonna show up.
No, I think she's comfortable no matter.
Yeah, sure. She's so powerful.
To be fair, she walked the world alone.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah, sure. She can go wherever the heck she wants.
And she was like, I've been everywhere, literally.
Yeah.
I've walked underneath the ocean, drowned, and I just don't die. So it's
yeah, that's
probably what I would do. Although I would probably test it out in a pool or something.
Yeah.
And then I'm just oh no, it's too much. I don't want to have that. If I survive, I don't want to have to make that climb back up. That would be a pain.
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be me.
She can just walk freely wherever she wants. She doesn't care.
So like I said, I don't think it's a comfort zone thing, but I see what you're aiming for.
Yeah,
but I don't think that was the correct word.
Yeah.
So, but
walking around knowing you're the baddest being on the planet.
But we're going to. Who's at Atlas that we know of? Anyone?
Well, Ironwood and the whole army. The whole entire army's there.
Okay. I named characters.
Ironwood, Winter. Obviously the Shnees.
Do we know anyone else? Okay, the Shnees. Yeah.
So, and then obviously, then the people who just showed up, their group. So.
Think we're gonna have a bunch of Schnee action?
We might have some more Schnee action.
Because I mean, if
she was looking, that was when she was captured. She was looking for Winter, so she might not be looking for Winter now. But I assume she still wants to talk to Winter.
They kind of cross paths almost.
Yeah, I would assume she wants to talk to Winter, and especially because of the whole her running away from home, and then she also lost the heir to the throne. So it's kind of it's probably a shock.
I'm pretty sure Winter knows.
Well, now
she's
she
been
knows.
back.
Well, I was gonna say now she knows. So I'm saying, but now she's probably gonna want to confront Winter about it and talk about it with her and stuff. I don't know. Just have to.
I mean, it's not necessarily their call.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
yeah.
Technically, they're the ones who
wouldn't technically. So has the heir of the throne been passed down twice?
Yeah.
Because technically, Winter would have been the heir of the throne.
Winter was.
Well, she was, and then she's like,
I mean, that's what you can conclude.
Yeah. She's like, nah.
It wouldn't, because she left for the military.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, you're gonna be like, fine, we're gonna.
You want to go help your friends?
Which is just probably even more reason why you would think Jacques and Ironwood would have some more feuding.
Yeah.
So that'd be more feuding.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna have some more Schnee action. And I think Salem's gonna get involved. I don't know how much. I feel like I have a feeling she's gonna make an appearance somewhere outside of her domain in the volume.
But before all the fighting. We also knew that Watts and Tyrion were headed there.
That's what I'm saying. And like I said, they might.
And we also know that Neo and Cinder are headed there.
She might even be she might be sending them there strictly to look for the relic, and then to strictly try to find the Winter Maiden. Don't even focus.
Well, they know where the relics are.
Well, yeah, but they need the maiden,
they're in the what do we call it?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, figure out where exactly Ruby is with the relic of knowledge.
Oh, you're looking for
that's what I'm saying. Figure where they're at. Don't even confront them yet. Just figure where they're at. Once you do, we're gonna send my army of flying monkeys, and then I'm gonna come along and whatever. I think she's gonna have her own Grim to ride. and then she's gonna ride that Grim there, and then it's gonna be game time.
That would be cool. That'd be
game
really cool.
time.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of Grim? If you were gonna give her a Grim, what kind of Grim would you get?
Honestly, it'd be like a Pegasus type Grim.
A Pegasus?
Like a flying horse type Grim, just because a horse, like, you know, usually soldiers ride horses in the battle, but then hers would be like a flying.
But she's not a soldier. She's a.
Hey, she's the
Salem.
queen.
She's the queen.
I know, but she's got her own Pegasus. That's what I'm saying. She'll have her own Pegasus. She just fly wherever she wants, like Saw Doll.
Although technically she can fly herself.
Oh, that's true. Maybe she just floats up to a ship.
Like,
floats up to a ship. They're like shooting at her. She's blocking the bullet. She just lets them hit him. She's like.
I mean, you've seen Cinder block bullets.
Yeah.
In the very first episode, she's like.
Yeah.
And you've seen it. You've seen it in 2.7 when in Dance Infiltration.
Yep. Yeah.
You saw it in 3.7.
So yeah, she's not even a block bullet. She just eat them, and she just walks up to the ship and just flicks it.
So it doesn't matter. They can kill her all she wants.
Yeah, she's right back.
She's like, even if, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, who all knows that she's immortal though?
So like, so you know how when she died, she resurrected out of the ground.
Yeah.
Dude, what if she could pick where she resurrects? What if,
I don't think that. No, because it looked like a pool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what if she got to pick? What if she could pick her spawn point, like where the pool actually was? Because what if her spawn? I don't. Probably it's ridiculously.
This
stupid
is
theory.
not accurate.
Yeah, I know. But it'd be cool if like wherever she traveled on the Earth, she could spawn.
She's been everywhere.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what if she like purposely like killed herself so she could spawn at Atlas?
Then, she did try though.
Yeah.
When, like in the beginning, in 6.3.
Yeah.
When she had those people like cut her down, like they killed her.
Yeah.
And those like bloody accidents and stuff. She's like, I'm fine, you know.
Yeah, but what if she just what if she just?
So that's not happening at all. But
that'd be cool though. If she could just like pick where she respawned, and it'd just be like in Ironwood's office. She's just like.
Although one thing I have been wondering for a long time is, does Salem have a semblance?
Oh, that I don't know. Does Ozma have a semblance?
Does anyone from the first generation, if you would, have a semblance?
Oh.
Or would that be
the magic?
Kind of. Yes, but there was no.
But what I'm saying is that they were so powerful they didn't need semblances. And what if when the gods created the whole new, you know?
Oh, you think back when like the God of Light was? Because I still think the God of Light was just like here. You know,
so what I was saying was like instead of giving you all magic, so you all have all these different types. Well, like I said, they were pretty much all on the same power level back in the day. So instead of everyone being on the same power level and having the same abilities, let's make it so everyone has a part of magic in them. And how he wants to do that is just sprinkle semblances, like different parts of magic. So like, for instance, instead of everyone being able to do what RWBY does, like back in the day, like they were all able to do, let's just make it so only RWBY can do that. I don't know if anyone could do that though. You're right. So
I think this is a whole new power scale.
Yeah. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe he wanted to give humans power, but he wanted to give it to them where it wasn't just free and just given, and like you weren't just born with magic. Because you remember even the kids, Ozma and Salem's kids had magic. So instead of being born with it, it's something that everyone's gonna have one ability of, and you have to figure out what your magic is. Pretty much, that's how I would assume.
See, with the God of Light and the God of Destruction, like when I look at them, I think obviously the God of Light is like very, very like I want to create stuff and stuff. I think there's a line where when the God of Darkness brings him back, brings Ozma back, he's like, you may you may be like the best at creation, but you don't own him. I think he has a part of him that wants to create stuff. Like he created magic and gave it to the humans. Yeah. So the other one created they created it together. So like the God of Light created the humans, and with the ability to learn about who they are and the ability to choose whether they want to create or destroy. And then I think the God of Destruction, he allowed this to happen, and I think he gave them the semblances. I think when they left, I think they were like, this world is done, so hard reset, new game plus, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I think the gods were just like, we're gonna put some more people there, because I don't think God of Destruction necessarily wanted to kill everything.
Yeah.
Because that is a creation of his.
Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't make sense. I mean, he's a God of Destruction, but like, did he want to destroy? That may be his occupation, but is that something that he wanted to do?
Yeah.
Right? It was like, ugh. So I think they both spawned more humans somehow. So.
Okay.
But they were like, we need to refine this blueprint a little bit, you know, let's draw it back a little bit. You know, like, you're a little too powerful, you know?
Think you could step to the gods. Yeah. Psych.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should just come back and be like, okay, bye, Salem. And it's like, okay. Bye, Ruby. We're done.
Yeah.
Show's over. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was volume 6. So we get more travel. We got
to see how the Atlas trip falls apart or how it goes.
You think they're gonna fall apart?
I don't know.
What do you think's gonna happen? So when we were at Beacon, they were at Beacon and then it got attacked. When we went to Haven, they were at Haven and then they got attacked.
Yeah. And then Atlas is gonna get attacked.
Going to Atlas,
and she's spawning all these flying monkeys for a reason. So
I mean, flying monkeys. Yeah. What's in the air right now?
Ships.
Atlas.
Ships. Yeah.
So it's like only ships in the
She could almost be the distraction plan for Watts and Tyrion to get on Atlas.
I could see that.
Yeah, that could also be, maybe she doesn't intervene. Maybe that's her way of intervening, is she creates beings to get in the way of the ships. So there's distractions on being able to get into Atlas.
Right.
Because I mean, that place is so protected right now. It's like you couldn't get in unless you have clearance. Clearly.
Yeah.
So one way to get past the clearance is to cause ruckus, and that'd be one way, I guess, to cause ruckus.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, because she created a lot. A lot.
And that was only what was on screen.
And it looked like it ended with her like pulling stuff out of the thing, so she looks like she's just gonna keep creating them until she has the amount she wants. So yeah, I think that maybe that is what it is. Maybe it's a distraction plan. I'll go with that. I think it's gonna be a distraction
But she's also,
plan.
like you said, she's customizing.
Yeah, she is customizing.
So she's like, let me get these giant monkeys who pretty much almost gave Ruby the hands, and let's just give them wings. Let's make them fly. And it's like, okay.
That's true too. So I don't know.
Because like, what if you were running around, you saw like a Beowulf, just like, you just like, boom, wings, and you just like started flying. You'd be like, oh crap, like what the heck? Like, I mean, you'd be able to like, okay, I guess it's a flying Beowulf, but you know, whatever, sure.
Yeah, but it's still an advantage that it's another advantage, or a advantage of the, towards the Grim. But I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes in Volume 7, but I'm excited.
It's hype.
I'm excited.
Atlas is hype, bro. Atlas is hype, my guy. All right. Well, we're going to move on. All right. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. Do all the algorithm stuff. Liking, commenting, subscribing lets YouTube know we exist.
Yep. And
if you enjoy the RWBY Reactions Discord, you can talk to us and talk to anyone else who's joined. There's a handful of us that are in there. Pretty great. And we will see you all in the next one.
Deuces.